A cyclone that killed at least 10 people in southeastern Madagascar was the second to hit the Indian Ocean island in just 2 weeks, triggering floods, bringing down buildings, and cutting power. Key points. The cyclone made landfall on the east coast with wind speeds of 165 km per hour. The cyclone made landfall on the east coast with wind speeds of 165 km per hour. Around 45,000 people have been displaced. Around 45,000 people have been displaced. The island was already reeling from a cyclone last month that killed 55 people and displaced 130,000. Cyclone Batsirai swept inland late on Saturday, slamming into the eastern coastline with heavy rain and wind speeds of 165 km per hour. An estimated 45,000 people have been displaced, the National Office for Risk and Disaster Management said on Sunday. It was projected the cyclone could displace as many as 150,000 people. One of the worst-hit towns was Nosi Varika, on the east coast, where almost 95% of buildings were destroyed, as if we had just been bombed, and floods cut access, an official said. The damage from the storm compounded the destruction wreaked by Cyclone Anna, which hit the island, with a population of nearly 30 million, 2 weeks ago, killing 55 people and displacing 130,000. Locals have described the devastation, saying cities were completely underwater. Reuters, Alkas Konstantinidis. State radio said some people died when Cyclone Batsirai collapsed houses in the town of Ambalavao, about 460 kilometers south of the capital Antananarivo. We saw only desolation, uprooted trees, fallen electric poles, roofs torn off by the wind, the city completely underwater. Nirina Rahangosoa, a resident of Fianarantsoa, 420 kilometers south of the capital, told Reuters by phone. Electricity was knocked out in the town as poles were toppled by gusts of winds that blew all night into Sunday morning, he said. Willie Raharijana, technical advisor to the Vice President of Madagascar's Senate, said some parts of the southeast had been cut off from the surrounding areas by flooding. The solid houses saw their roofs torn off by the wind. The wooden huts have for the most part been destroyed, he said. Another resident who gave only one name, Raharijana, told Reuters even schools and churches that had been preparing to shelter the displaced around Menangerie in the southeast had their roofs torn off. In the central region of Haute-Matsiatra, villagers shoveled mud from a road to clear damage from a landslide caused by Batsirai. Cyclone Anna struck the Indian Ocean island nation on January 22, leaving at least 55 dead from landslides, collapsed buildings, and widespread flooding. After ravaging Madagascar, Anna moved west, making landfall in Mozambique before continuing inland to Malawi. A total of 88 people were killed. Reuters,